Guys, welcome back to the AutoHound, and today we have this 2021 Toyota RAV4. This is my wife's new car. It's the RAV4 XLE all-wheel drive. It has a cavernous back area. I really like how much room you actually have in the back of the car. This is absolutely huge. It's got a little privacy space back here. So, you know, looking at the car itself, really nice. It's finished off in what's called blueprint blue. Let's get into the back seat. Look at the back seat here. It's absolutely huge. Number one, it's a 60/40 fold down split seat. Also has a couple of cup holders right here. And down here, you'll see a couple of USB ports. The USB ports are important. So if you have kids in the back seat, you could definitely do your thing. And of course, it also has a sunroof. Looking here, again, 5'8", the seat is in perfect position for somebody up front, and you're not going to have to shift the seat around too much, which is really nice. Has a little pocket over here for a water bottle. Getting into the passenger side. So here's the passenger side. Literally just bought the car. The reason we bought a 2021 is because it only has 10,000 miles on it. So the car's 3 years old. Only has 10,000 miles. I love the multicolored interior. You got this nice off-white cream color with the blue vinyl. Looks really nice. Again, it's a Toyota, so, you know, looking at it's not luxurious like the Jaguar was. However, it's really nice, and I do love the cloth seats, especially with the multi-tonal color in the fabric, the way it looks. Pop in the hood, there it is. And here you go with your... This is Toyota's iconic 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine. This provides 203 horsepower at your feet. It's not a world beater, however, it's going to get you from point A to point B quite nicely, and of course it is a Toyota. So Toyota reliability we are hoping for with this wonderful car. Getting into the car, check this out. Very nice, easy to get in and out of. You're not going to hit your head right up here. You, of course, have your windows and your mirrors, as you do with pretty much every car. And before we actually get in, a few things right here. This is your lighting for your dash, your automatic high beams, your rear window wiper, your heated steering wheel, and the trunk release, or the hatch release. It does have an adjustable steering wheel. And underneath here, you've got a couple of, one for your gas and one for your trunk. So here we are inside the 2021 Toyota RAV4 XLE. I like the car. It has the push button start over here. It has the nice center stack, and we're going to go through all of the functions right now. The first few things that I notice in the car is it's really user friendly. This button right here actually controls your center dash module here. So there's no messages, how fast you are going, your lane keep assist, and your speed control, adaptive cruise control. It has the trip distance, of course. It lane tracking assist, collision management, BSM. RSA recognizes the speed on the side of the road, which is your road sign assist. You go to the next one, and of course, there's no messages. Very simple. Nothing extravagant in this main menu at all. Very straightforward. Moving to the infotainment unit, it is as basic can be. You get your home button, menu button for your audio. You can set up your phone, your apps. You can project with your phone directly onto here. We don't have that set up yet. And honestly, it's just very straightforward. There's nothing, again, extravagant about it. However, it's really nicely laid out and very user-friendly. It's a big old emergency flasher right there. I love the climate controls. They pop them out. I like the look of it. It almost looks like two turbines, and they turn and whatnot. They do all sorts of fun stuff, but your fan speeds are controlled with an actual button, as opposed to what you would normally get in some other cars where everything is touched by dial or whatnot. An actual button. I love buttons. Here you have your traction control, your driver's heated seat, your passenger heated seat, and the auto off, auto on button. Down below, you have a 12-volt charger in addition to a USB charger. Also, you have two cup holders, and inside here, you also have two more USB chargers. Over here, you have your Eco mode, your normal mode, your sport mode, snow and ice mode, mud and sand, rock and dirt. It has the shifter that comes straight down, and of course, it will pop over if you want to shift manually up or down. Don't see us doing much of that. However, it's nice to know that it's there. And of course, you have your little glove box right here. And I really like they put a little cubby over here. You know, it's nice just to have something that if you get a toll ticket or something like that, if they're still doing toll tickets, you would put it right inside there. Looking outside the window of the car, and this is one of those things I love about this car that we purchased, is it's really well laid out. Over here in our last RAV4, this was just a massive A-pillar, and there's a huge blind spot. There's virtually no blind spot in this car, and they even put a little tiny window right down here. I like that feature, so you could see more outside the car and get a better view of what's going on around you. And away we go. So, driving the 2021 Toyota RAV4 XLE all-wheel drive. When we took this on the test drive, I noticed a bunch of things about it. So now driving it now for the first day, I kind of have a better sense of it, and I think it's a really well laid out car. The steering is soft. It's not a sporty steering wheel, but it does have the little notches here for your thumbs so you could hold on, like the, you know, that 10 and 2 position or 9 and 3. I drive anywhere between here. You have your collision avoidance systems, you have your lane keep assist that you could turn off and on. The other thing that this car does is it corners pretty well. Now, it does have a little bit more body roll than I'm currently used to. However, it's not a lot of body roll, it's not uncomfortable. And it gets up to speed quite nicely. When I look at cars and I test drive them, one of the things I look for is the get me out of trouble speed. Get me out of trouble speed is simple. If you have to accelerate or pass or do anything that involves you having to avoid a collision, that's what you need. Enough speed to get you out of trouble. The other thing that it does is it corners well. We're doing about 35 miles an hour right now, and it corners exceptionally well. Yes, it's got body roll, a little bit more yaw than I would normally like. However, it's super comfortable. The seats are really well bolstered left to right, and also the cushioning on the seats is fantastic. They're very comfy, very easy to just kind of sit in and enjoy. It does have the lumbar support in the back of the seat. It also has the other adjustments, which is an 8-way power seat. Driving the car is a little bit higher than even my Ford, and I like being up this high. It's really nice. It's, you know, not a sports car. It's a nice, comfortable car to drive. You know, Toyota's really great at making basic transportation. The steering is so incredibly light and kind of nice. It's soft, but not like, oh God, you know, I don't have any control, which is pretty sweet. The other thing that we're looking at is how fast this car can just get you out of trouble. Let's try that again. So the acceleration is pretty darn good. It's, again, not a world beater, and it's not going to be. And if that's what you buy this car for, you bought it for the wrong reason. Wow, this is so nice around the corner. It handles well, and getting up on the highway is going to be a little test of the acceleration to the car. We're going to just press on it just a little bit. I've decided I'm going to go in sport mode for this. And here we go. We are up to speed and cooking. So this is nice. This makes me feel really confident that whoever's behind the wheel of this car is going to be able to just drive it and avoid any issues that you might have on a highway. Everything is super fast these days with electric cars, and you got to kind of, not saying that this has the same pickup, please don't scold me in the comments on this one, but you know, it does have a pretty good pickup for what it is. I love the fact that it's so efficient, and that's what makes these cars so valuable, and they will hold their value for years. This is, like I said, a 2021, and it's only got 10,100 miles on it after 3 years. That's insane. You don't find that. It's like a brand new car. So we got a brand new car for all the depreciation has already been hacked off of it, so we don't have to worry about that. I'd also like to thank my friends over at Ira Toyota of Danvers, which is where we bought the car from. So Ira Toyota, big shout out to you, to Ernst, and to Peter. Two great guys. They did everything they said that they were going to do. They polished up the car, they made it look nice, and we got it within 3 days of actually putting a payment on it. So thanks guys, I appreciate that. Highway speeds are not a problem in this car. The cruise control, not a problem in this car. Set it and forget it. So you turn it on and set it, and there we go. So what I like is how it goes over bumps. It sucks them right up. There's not a problem with bumpiness in the truck. It feels comfortable and easygoing. So you gotta like that type of confidence inspiring as you're driving the truck. So guys, if you like this type of content, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, it's about the drive. I love the take two.